Hi there, my name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today I'm going to show you how you can play an original Xbox game on the Xbox One. In this video I'm going to be using an Xbox One S, but it will also work on the Xbox One and also the Xbox One X. So now the Xbox One is backward compatible with not only Xbox 360 games, but also the original Xbox as well. So just because it's backwards compatible, it doesn't mean you can put any Xbox game into it and for it to work. So for example, if I was to put this one in, it's going to say that the disc is not supported. But if I put this one in, it's going to work. But what it does is, it's not actually reading any information from the disc. All it's doing is, it's downloading a digital copy onto your hard drive, and you just need the disc to allow the game to work. So what you do is, when you put the disc in, it unlocks the data on your hard drive so you can play it. So you have to wait until Xbox say that you can play certain games. Now at the moment there's only 13 games. Remember, this is done in November 2017, so they are going to be releasing more games in the spring of 2018, but at this moment in time these are the only titles that are available. So there's only 13 of them. So it's going to take quite a while before you have a substantial library of Xbox games on the Xbox One. Realistically, they're going to be concentrating more on the 360 games. So I don't think you're ever going to see a huge amount of games, bearing in mind there's roughly about 1,000 games on the Xbox. So you'd be lucky if we get 10% of them. So a few questions first of all. Do you need gold to do this? No, you do not need Xbox Gold. Does it support widescreen? Well, that will depend on the actual original Xbox game. So if we were to have a look here, Ninja Gaiden Black will support widescreen because it was programmed into it. But Crimson Sky's High Road to Revenge will not. That will be a 4:3 aspect ratio. So when you're looking at your widescreen TV, you're going to have a black border down the left and right hand side of the picture. Does Xbox Live work? Well, no, because remember, these games now are very old and the servers would have been shut down a long time ago. Will DLCs work? No, currently at the moment DLCs will not work on the original Xbox games. Will System Link work on them? Yes, it will if the original game supports it. So if we have a look at Prince of Persia, you can see that System Link is not supported because it says here X equals features supported by the game. But if the original game supports it, then yes, you can connect up your Xbox to other Xboxes and play local multiplayer. Is the resolution better? Well, yes it is, because a game like Prince of Persia is going to be 480p, yet when we put it on the Xbox One it's going to be upscaled to 1080p, but natively it's going to be over 900p. I think it's about 960p. So it's 960p getting upscaled to 1080p, so it's going to be vastly better than the original game. Also, the frame rates are going to be better as well. So if you have got your favourite Xbox game and it is compatible with the Xbox One, it is going to look a lot better when you play it on the Xbox One rather than the original Xbox. Also, when you use these games on the Xbox One X, they're going to look even better again, because natively they're going to be roughly around 1400p getting upscaled to 4K. So that's going to look pretty special when it comes to the Xbox One X. Also, if your disc is damaged, there's a chance it's still going to work on the Xbox One, because all it needs to do is have enough data on there to recognise what the game is. So if you have a look at this one, you can see that the disc is very badly damaged here, and this game will no longer work in the Xbox original console over there. But yet, if I pop it into the Xbox One S, it is going to recognise that it's Prince of Persia, and then I can download the digital game. Because remember, we're not copying anything from this game. This is just giving us the right to play the game. Right, okay, firstly I just want to show you what happens when you put a game that hasn't been down as backward compatible. So here we go, Need for Speed 2, just going to put it in here, and you will see that it will say that the game is not supported. There we go, the game is not playable here. For a list of 360 games playable on Xbox One, go to xbox.com backwards compatibility. Right, so there you go, you can see now that you can't just put in any Xbox game. But now when we put Prince of Persia in, because that is a game that has been allowed, it will work. So let's just go back to home, Prince of Persia. There we go, update for this Xbox One. So if you have a look here, it has allowed it. And it says here, to play the game, you need to download a free update. It will take up 3.7 gigabytes of space. So you are going to have room on your hard drive to be able to do this. So let me just press A, because remember, all you're actually doing is downloading the digital copy of the game. Now, if you don't have Xbox games and you like the look of one of them, then you will be able to just buy them digitally from Xbox themselves. So you don't have to look around eBay and the charity shops trying to find an old Xbox game. You can just get the digital copy. And often it can work out cheaper. For in the UK, most of them are under £7, some of them are under £10 when you buy them digitally. So it actually can work out cheaper on a lot of the titles to buy them straight from Xbox themselves. As well as that, some of them now are getting really hard to find. So you might have no option apart from to buy it digitally. Now if you have a look there, you can see that it is installing. So I'm just going to come back to that when it's installed. And just when that's going through, just to remind you, you will still have to keep the disc at all times, because every time you want to play the game, you are going to have to insert the disc, just like you do with any physical Xbox One game at the moment. Right, okay, so it's just installed now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to My Games and Apps just to see where they've put it. So if I look here, I can't actually see it under here, but if I go up to here, it's down as Xbox One Games. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change that now to All, and then it should come up. You can see it's there now, but if you want to have a look at just the Xbox 360 and Xbox games, well, you can do that. So at the moment I've only got this Xbox game on here, I haven't got any 360 games, so that's how you can find it. Right, let's press A and play it. Now that's nice, the original Xbox boot up screen. But now can you see it's gone to the 4:3 ratio, so I've got a black border on either side of the picture. So this is a game that doesn't support the widescreen. Right, so obviously when it comes up on screen with what to press, it's thinking that you've got the original Xbox controller. So this is the Duke controller, and there's a few buttons that we haven't got anymore. So this one had the white and the black button up here. So that's going to correspond to your bumper buttons on your new controller. So the black button's going to be the same as RB, and the white button's going to be the same as LB. So if you have a look here for first person camera, do the black button, which is RB. And then for landscape camera, do the white button, which is the left bumper. And if you look closely there, you can see that that's definitely better than a 480p picture. So it definitely does look like it was native about 900 and something and upscale to 1080. Also, frame rates is going to be smoother as well, so hopefully the movement should be less jerky. And as well as that, load times are going to be better. So it should load up a lot quicker than it used to load up. Right, okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to exit the game and then I'm going to go back into it again just to see how quick it loads up. Right, so I'm going to try and load it now without the disc in there. And it says, do you own this game or app? So exactly the same as you would do with any other physical game on the Xbox One. And now it's ready to play. So the second time round it's really straightforward to do and really quick. So just like any Xbox One game or Xbox 360 game, once you've gone through that initial setup, it's really easy to do. All you have to do is make sure you put the disc in, just so you can verify that you still own that game. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and please subscribe for more how-to videos. Take care, bye now.